Laziness. Laziness. I just can't get off the couch. I just don't know what to do with myself. I just don't like the gym. Oh, yeah, I just can't make myself. I just don't have the energy, right? So I have a friend, not had a friend, who just had a knee surgery, and he's like, yeah, I know I need to stretch. I know I need to do these exercises, but I don't know, like then I just lie on the couch and I watch this same person get up and in and out of the car and like run his kid to like the other end of Long Island. And if somebody needs him to do something, he'll literally jump off that very same couch and go run over there. And if there's one thing I'd like to stress around the topic of laziness, it's know thyself. Because I don't know that anybody's purely motivated versus really lazy. I mean, I'm just as lazy as I am motivated. It just depends on what's provoking the behavior. I mean, if I get it upon myself, if I actually say to myself, I just don't feel like moving today, there's nothing you're going to say or do to get me to move off the couch, out of my house. On the other hand, if there's a potential physical situation involved, or in my heyday, if someone was like, "Want to go to a party?" or which involved a keg, some weed, good drugs, hot guys, I don't care. I mean, when you're in your late teens and 20s and you're someone like me, you're like, a guy, some booze, right? So once again, I didn't know this at the time that was what was motivating me. I just thought like, hey man, let's go out. And I had a friend who used to say, I really like to use the excuse that I'm lazy. And yet, years ago, if I would go and stand on a corner in a bad neighborhood and wait for a drug dealer for 3 hours, and I thought it's the irony of the excuse making. It's the irony of not knowing who I am and what motivates me and what it is that will get me to the gym to do something that's good for me. And it's really easy to have excuses around stuff that's good for me because I'm hoping that I could just get away with whatever and not really be accountable for what's good for me. Like I love this idea that I could be genetically predisposed to being healthy well into my 80s and that I don't have to give a fuck about caring for my body or eating right. But historically speaking, I think as a human race, that's wishful thinking and probably not a good strategy for long-term health care. Anyway, so why is that? Why do I make such excuses? Why do we make such excuses? And I think it's called denial, right? It is that thing that's wishful thinking. It is that thing that comes with I would say in my cases and in the cases of people that I work with, it comes from this sense that it's just a fear. What if I am accountable to myself and it doesn't work? What if I really can't do it? What if I really can't get healthier? What if I really can't lose that weight? What if I fail? Ooh, even as I say that, my chest goes like, ugh, right? Because the fear of failure, fear of looking stupid, fear of not knowing, I mean, all the fear of shame, 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 shame on you. Um, it's really a powerful motivating or avoiding those negative feelings, shame, public humiliation. But don't use the laziness excuse. It's really kind of like overused. Because again, those same people. And here's the funnier part of it, right? Like the people who use the excuse of like, oh, I'm really just lazy. I just can't get myself to do it. Those same people like run to Mamaroneck and back for somebody else, right? So where's your priorities then? And what's going to happen when there's nobody else to take care of but you? And then all of a sudden you're sitting there and realizing how you don't take care of yourself and how you don't feel well, either physically or emotionally. I mean, you don't want to end up in that place, do you? So anyway, let's get rid of the laziness excuse and just really be honest with what motivates you. I mean, I'm really clear that what motivates me to get to the gym? I want to be able to eat whatever I want and not get fat. I like being attractive and I like having a good body and I like the attention that it gets me. And I come from people who are diabetic and morbidly obese and have high blood pressure. And I don't want that to be the way that I age. So, and those three motives are not necessarily in order of importance. I mean, sometimes the health motive is not as important as the vanity motive. Sometimes wanting to eat whatever I want is less important than the vanity motive or the health motive, right? So again, know thyself, but you know, stop using excuses that clearly aren't real, true, or having integrity, and just be honest. Like okay, I'm lazy because I really just don't want to do it. I'm lazy because I don't know how to do it. I'm lazy because I don't know what steps to take. And there are plenty of people out there who will help you, and I'm one of them. So anyway, if you got any questions, you want to talk more, I'm always available through Messenger or at Nicole Devlin. Thanks for sharing time today, and hope you all have a good, beautiful day. And if you're in New York.